Hello all you lovely ladies and gentlemen, I'm Azecreth, and we are back here in Europa Universalis 4 North Seas Edition. Last we left off, I let my allies fight my wars for me. Meanwhile, ImperialistRocketeer, my good buddy, say hello.
Hello everybody.
He is busy dealing with the fact that Sweden's about to be on fire.
Well, soon anyway. Far too soon for my liking, considering I was trying to delay that until, say, forever. But, oh well.
Meanwhile, the Renaissance has begun in Venice. Lucky Venetians. If you are ready, we will get started again.
Always those bloody Venetians, what with their trading and their fourth crusading, always managing to get the Renaissance.
Alright, here we go.
Although it would be kind of funny if the papal...
We're like 39 points down from being able to peace out. And Norway's getting their butt kicked by Burgundy. Sorry.
But don't we also kind of have to control Holland for that?
You need to control any one province in Holland to get rid of the minus 100 modifier. If you do not control Holland, then we can. It'll just take a while.
So, France, can you please do us a favor?
France is working on it, and I can't really tell them what to do.
I know, this is why I'm yelling at them.
Stop
besieging.
I'd yell at them too.
They're besieging at random bits of Bavarant instead of going over and capturing Zealand.
To be fair, that fort in Brabant is probably keeping them from getting to my land.
Bro. Stupid zones of control and all that.
Yep. I do have a really big spy network in Burgundy. I can't use it for anything because I don't have the tech, but I have it.
Oh, Burgundy's getting another army stack wiped.
Yeah, that happened. Meanwhile, if you didn't see it already, Muscovy's getting ganged up on by all of their neighbors, except for the Polish, who are taking forever to beat the Teutonic Order. You know, the usual things. So Ryan, Rocketeer. Dang it, I did that again. Anyway, Rocketeer, are you ready to be annexed into Canada with our Lord and Savior, Prime Minister Trudeau?
I might be ready to move to Canada depending on the outcome of the nearest apocalypse, which you might call an election, but Hey
man, Trudeau's a cool guy, you know. I saw a clip of him explaining quantum computing at a press conference.
Yeah, Trudeau is pretty cool. Although I have a feeling that Canada and Texas don't mix as buddies. It really won't work very well.
Besides, you just have to remember that if Canada integrates the United States, then, in the course of that, the center of power will eventually drift back towards the United States because we have most of the population.
This is true. Unless, of course, there are, reforms to keep Canadians in charge. Not like something like that hasn't ever happened before in the history of a democracy.
Cities demand all rights. Great.
Off.
That's a stability drop.
Oh, and the nobility's lost 10 influence.
Poland and Teutons made peace. Poland is Danzig.
Poland owns Danzig. Good job on them.
They will be your greatest enemy someday.
Someday. for now.
And all of Lower Burgundy has been sieged out. I'm just surprised that the Byzantines still exist.
It is surprising, given how in virtually every game I've seen, the Byzantines just tend to be... Especially because, for whatever reason, they took Athens, but didn't take the rest of the Roman Empire.
Well, Athens was Greece, you know? Athens wasn't the Byzantines.
I
I'm not sure why they didn't take it.
mean, yes, Athens was Greek, but oftentimes if they take all of Rome, they'll either take Greece or turn it into a vassal. They don't just usually annex it and then not take Rome instead.
And then most of the time I don't see everyone gang up on Muscovy either, so... You know, though, in the last game that I played as Muscovy, the AI destroyed France. Completely destroyed France. Also, Antwerp has been sieged out.
Cool. Where's also...
Sadly, they're fully occupying me, so I still can't make peace. That's okay, they're probably busy with stuff. Oh! Yes, this is good, this is good. Just need to take a small loan.
Also, from the Livonian Order.
But this is good, because they gave me Antwerp, which means I can hire mercenaries now.
That is good.
So if I have mercenaries, I can go unsiege Zealand, then the modifier will be gone, so I can make peace. Also, must be made peace with Novgorod. They had to release all their vassals.
Although, how'd you manage... why not? Not a horrible mission.
That's it, friends. Just keep them busy while I unsiege this. Wait, something's actually happening now, folks, so apologies for that.
Finally, something interesting.
Yay! And by something interesting, I assume you don't mean Sweden about to go to war with you.
No, I do not mean that for right now. Luckily, the fact that I spent so much time investing in relations with Sweden has paid off.
I'm just over here sieging out this land. All the good stuff. Once we do that, I can make peace. Then you folks will be able to enjoy the war being over. Yay! Like rebuild my army and my navy. my economy. And then Rocketeer here won't have to complain to me anymore about how I'm taking up all his resources, or whatever.
And then finally, the 6-year war will be over. 2-year war.
Yeah. Technically it's only been 4 years.
Ah, so right in the middle. Wouldn't it have been good to have Austria in on this war?
You know that wasn't up to me, right?
I know. It was a fluke.
Alright.
of the AI.
I'm going to
But
pause now.
still.
Because the modifier is gone. We can make peace.
We can make peace. Peace.
That. War reparations. Give me all your loot.
Some nice war reparations would be nice.
And they said, give peace a chance. And there was peace. Congratulations. I gave you some money, you may have noticed.
I did notice. That's very good. Money is very lovely to have around this time of year.
Declining. Utrecht. Galray. Bond wants military access. Understandably, I refuse. Liège, I guess. He wants
52 cots. We got 11 of it.
They do not. Because they hit my guts. I forgot about that. No, Prince, don't break your alliance with me. Not yet.
Oh. Congratulations. You now owe me 9 favors.
Yeah, that basically means nothing, you realize.
That does mean absolutely nothing, but still, I will call in those 9 favors to say that you owe me a Coke.
I mean, if you want to break the alliance, you can do that whenever you feel like. Austria, would you ally with me now? No. Because I'm out with
In fact,
France.
we're making 12 money again.
Hey, you're making money? So am I. Protect trade. I will disband
my taxes.
mercenary.
Scotland.
Well, now that I've saved my country, I can begin working on healing, fixing everything. But hey, I am independent. I'm a strong, independent country that don't need no man.
Strong, independent country that don't need no monarch?
Well, I have a monarch.
Why aren't you a republic yet?
Because I can't do that.
Well, why not?
Because I don't have the ideas for that.
Also, you apparently still lack an heir, so, you know.
Yeah, I'm working on that. France broke their alliance with me. Ottomans are at war with Albania. hate me. No, they hate me. Anyone that doesn't hate me? Brunswick maybe? No, they hate me. Fine. Why'd you break your lines with me?
Because you said I could.
You broke it after France broke their lines with me, jerk.
Look, leaves in the wind. Leaves in...
Fine, don't expect my help against Sweden.
Oh, how are you looking down there in Holland, so, as far as prospects for expansion go?
Well, I've got a few people I can expand with who aren't allied to anyone. Or who are allied to people that aren't any concern at all. It's just going to be a matter of doing it without triggering a huge coalition.
That is always something of the tough part, isn't it?
Yep. Just a bit.
Who's Riga allied to? Livonians, the Teutons, and Lubeck.
Lubeck!
4 more years. And 4 years.
Oh hey, since
Full steam.
Muscovy couldn't do it, you should go attack Novgorod.
Have you heard of the word no recently?
Hey man, you could take Neva. It's a trade city.
Is a trade city. I'm not sure I want to.
Actually, sorry, Novgorod is the trade city. But it's right next to Neva.
I mean, I'm not sure I want to. But, you know.
Florence got excommunicated by the Pope.
Got excommunicated by the Pope?
Florence got excommunicated by the Pope.
So that's every game I've ever played as Florence ever.
Well, you know, it happens. Currently going about my mission, creating an army for the nation. Which should say something about how well I'm doing. Boo, Galway, why would you do that? Don't be spying on me, Galway. I know what you're doing. I know what you're up to. Have you seen Timeless?
I have, actually.
I've started watching that.
It seems to be a pretty decent show so far, although it's one with a definite formula I'm not sure I entirely like.
I mean, I can kind of see the formula. I am sort of like, I'm not going to say disappointed off the beginning. I just wish the timeline changes for the protagonists weren't so drastic off the start, you know?
Yeah, or
the fact that Lincoln didn't seem, the second episode with Lincoln didn't seem to have any change at all. Though I suppose we'll see whether that's true or not on Tuesday. Or whatever the next episode is.
Honestly, I would have said go in the opposite direction and have more changes to the timeline. So far, it just seems to be that the only changes to the timeline are things that are slightly inconvenient to our protagonists and absolutely nothing else.
Well, there is always that pitfall, sort of the trap that, like, if they had the Hindenburg first, but if you go back to Lincoln, how do you know that wouldn't butterfly the Hindenburg entirely, rendering the entire previous episode pointless?
Very true.
I know I'm dropping that logic. Boom.
I mean, to a certain point, it's why I would love to, if I had unlimited money, do a time travel story as something of a combination between Sliders and a Cold War drama. Basically, I guess the best way to put it would be, imagine if the temporal Cold War from Enterprise actually had a point to exist.
So, good luck.
And Sweden.
And Sweden declared independence. They've got a 540 ruler. That military score, not great. Well, folks, as you can see, the Rocketeer is going to be a bit busy fighting a civil war amongst themselves.
Yep.
Oh, and Scotland. You're fighting Scotland too.
Fighting Scotland too?
Yeah, Scotland was back their independence. That means they're called in.
Yep, I know that. I'm just not happy about it. And great, you unpaused it.
Sorry, I will pause it. I didn't realize you wanted me to give you time to do everything.
Needed some time so I could not die. I'd appreciate it.
Alright. Well, I will let the timer run out and then you can unpause it yourself.
They are many, many mercenaries.
Bogomalist heretics. I don't know what that means. That doesn't explain it. I don't know what Bogomalist means. I'm gonna have to go Google or something. Excuse me, folks, I'm Googling to understand game mechanics.
Alright, I'm... if you don't mind.
You can unpause. I'm not doing anything.
Although here would also be a good point to cut off the episode, given the fact that I'm about to have to see if... Leader 1-1. I am 0-1-1. Ooh boy.
I mean, they're not seeing your perspective. They're seeing my perspective.
Yes, this is true.
Unless you're about to leave, in which case.
No, I still have some time. I still have some time. I'm just not particular.
You can start, see how terribly it goes off, you know? Anyway, for those who do not know, Bogomalism was a Christian neo-Gnostic or dualist sect founded in the First Bulgarian Empire in the 10th century. It most probably arose in what is today the region of Macedonia as a response to the social stratification that occurred with the introduction of feudalism. They called for a return to what they consider early spiritual teachings, rejecting the ecclesiastical hierarchy, and their primary political tendencies were resistance to the state and church authorities. So they believe in a world inside the body and a world outside the body. They don't use the cross or build churches because they consider the body to be the temple, and they don't like people because they think authorities suck. Because, you know, what I just said, they're against social stratification. That was just for the viewers, so we could understand what's going on. You know?
Meanwhile, I'm going to spend the next 15 days bulking up on an army, and I just gave my nobility all of the influence by granting them a super generalship.
Nice. Nice. Also, you can demand military support, or raise additional levies and we'll give you manpower.
This is true, but right now manpower is not my problem.
They'll also give you a diplomat. I forgot you could do that.
I could. I don't see how it's going to be particularly useful.
Yeah, no, them giving you a diplomat won't really help.
Raising level. This isn't.
Alright, I need to show people the view now that Sweden's declared independence, so it doesn't show up as your color anymore. But look, it's fine. You just have to take Stockholm, because Stockholm is the war goal in independence. You take it, you get ticking war score. It's easy. Watch out for Scotsmen with claymores.
Scotsmen with claymores.
Yep, Scotsmen.
Look out for those wily Scotsmen.
They hit me, everyone else doesn't care.
Here we go, and you retreat back here. Thank you. Actually, no, do not retreat back there. Thank you.
You're taking a while to set up for this war. What are you doing?
Oh, I was waiting for you to finish up on your speech before I pressed unpause.
Oh, I'm done with my speech. You can hit unpause whenever.
Although seemingly I can't press unpause whenever.
Whatever, I'll unpause it. There you go.
There we go.
As you can see, folks, the Renaissance is in a whole 3 provinces. We've got Treviso, we've got Verona, we've got Venezia. Anyway, I'm going to play a sports caller on the war going on in Sweden, from what I can see, because, you know, it might be interesting. Also, I have an army again.
Having an army again is useful.
Good luck, Clonker. Although it's a good thing you still had Holstein around, you know, because they can give you their army.
Oh, great. That general just died.
The one you just bought? Or the other general?
No, the one I just bought.
It happens. Is Norway's super general still around?
Norway's super general is still around and sitting up there.
Good, they'll win the war for you.
I mean, possibly. They're going up to Jemtland at the moment. Luckily, Skane will take a while to besiege.
Yeah, you gotta get to Stockholm, man. Miltech level 4, yay! Pike Square, military tactics, land morale. Excellent.
Got military tech 4?
Yep. Up next, I get new infantry. Standardized pikes. Well, standardized pikes.
This close to getting tech 4.
Good, you need that tactics and morale.
You need that tactics and morale.
That's frustrating. Anyone willing now, that with me? How about you? No. As usual. Come on. Yeah, things are going all right down here. Not sure I'm sure you're having a fun time too.
I'm having a wonderful time, Stephen. I don't know about...
I am currently watching the war in Ireland.
Azecreth. Perfect.
Golden Horde, Muscovy, and Kazan are still going at it.
It seems Muscovy has turned around its problems.
Not really.
Oh?
They are down 37 against Kazan and 25 against the Golden Horde.
Oh, wow. They at least didn't have as many provinces that were besieged. It didn't look like Kazan. They are losing very badly to the Golden Horde, though.
Yep, just don't get too distracted from your own war.
Well, at the moment, I'm basically just throwing all of my money into mercenaries.
As you should.
Died a little bit, so, you know...
Oh yeah, I forgot, I need to do that. Oh wait, never mind, I don't, actually.
He's still alive!
Who, your general?
Yeah.
I'd hope so.
Still alive and now leading the second army.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Copyrights.
It's hard to blame you for your caution.
Yep, it happens.
And they're occupying northern Sweden. Only 2k troops. The best general in the world.
Who, Norway?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not the best general in the whole world, but they have 2k troops with a 4210.
I mean, any bit helps.
Yes, but they don't actually have any siege speed. So, increases, so, you know... Not great.
I mean, Sweden's only up by 4. Hey, Scotland, will you ally with me? No.
I see how it is now.
Hey, you're the one who ditched me first. Besides, they wouldn't. I'm down like 60 or something because they don't like me. Oh, because of my army, navy strength, neutral attitude, and because we're on hard.
Norway. From Scotland. What's the Scottish Navy look like? 1-8. That's...
I could probably show you. I can go check the ledger.
I went and checked. I was not happy with the results.
War exhaustion is slowly going down. Oh yeah, I forgot, that's also a feature they added. You can see the revolts your subjects are going to have now, not just you. So you won't be taken off guard anymore.
Yep.
That's nice. Albania is still holding out against the Ottomans, though they're currently under siege.
Holstein? What are you doing just sitting there with 5,000 troops?
They're defending their territory.
They're defending their territory from the dangerous menace?
Yeah, pretty much.
So essentially what I'm waiting for is them to finish up with that Skane siege, and then I'm gonna walk over there when they inevitably either come for me or go over to one of the other provinces.
Oh yeah, I can see the Canaries now. Go Castile, I guess.
I can see the Aerosaurs and the Canary. Resting. Oh, how...
Contract honed. Jerks.
So, do you think Portugal's gonna find the New World before OTL?
Maybe. For 1492? Possibly. I can't really see what, like, actions they've taken, but it's possible.
Neither can I, but it would be interesting to see.
Right now their mission is to expand the buffer zone, so they're probably planning against Morocco.
Likely. Castile's mission has finished the Reconquista, so Granada's dead.
Yeah, well, Granada is usually dead.
Yes, but, more dead than usual.
They don't actually have a truce with Castile.
And Aragon doesn't. And Aragon doesn't actually have a mission. Interesting.
They probably don't have one that's, like, viable yet.
They have a truce with... They don't have a truce anymore, huh?
Shouldn't you be focusing on your war?
Like I said, at the moment I'm waiting for the siege to be over. There's no way I can fight a 12.5k stack with only 6k troops and no money coming in.
Take loans. Oh. Norway's doing work, though. They're taking northern Sweden.
They are taking down northern Sweden. Go them!
Yeah, too bad they can't do anything.
On the other hand, 15k troops from Scotland are in Norway.
I mean, I can't see anything that's happening up there, so I only have your word for it.
Well, I'll tell you that it's happening. I've now got 117. Buy out some more mercenaries.
Fabricate plan. You did it to me, I'll do it to you. Still not gonna give me that alliance.
This episode's running a bit over time.
Yep, just a bit.
Just a bit?
Not intentional, of course. So... in that case, I will call it quits here, I suppose, if that's alright with you.
That's perfectly alright with me. When we come back, I will see how the Scottish Navy does in this latest battle.
And I will continue rebuilding my country. I know you're all looking forward to that. Especially as I repay my loans from the last war. More money is good.
More money is...
I will continue rebuilding. He will fight his war. In any case, please like, favorite, subscribe if you want to see more. It means a lot to them. People care about this content and are enjoying our public adventures in the North Seas. I'm Azecreth. He is ImperialistRocketeer, and have a nice night.